Trademarks are distinctive signs or symbols which companies use in order to differentiate, in order to distinguish their product from similar products of other producers, other companies. Why do producers need to use different distinguishing symbols? Because if you are a producer and you are providing quality service for a very long duration to your customers, you will get repeat customers because you have created your own goodwill. In order to be able to reap the benefits of your goodwill, you need to make sure that your customer is in a position to identify your product and distinguish your product from others' product. Many companies try to misuse others' goodwill. So you will find ample amount of black cherries, Adibas and Pumba in the market. Now on the next slide, I will show you a couple of trademarks. Try to identify if you can. Good work. So you can see that these pictures, these logos, these symbols and these words straight away strike a connection between you and the product that you have been using. So companies need their trademarks for commercial success. Once you have registered your trademark, you can use it for a duration of 10 years. And unlike patent and copyright, trademarks are renewable. After every 10 years, you can renew it by paying a small amount of fee to the government officials. You can register any word, any symbol or picture, but you cannot register a word which has a very general meaning. For example, best, fresh or excellent. Why do we do that? Because if one person is allowed to use this word as a trademark, others won't be allowed to use it. Let's say if I am selling fruits and I am registering word fresh from my shop and I say that I am selling fresh fruits, what are other vendors going to do? Are they going to say that we are selling stale fruits? Nope. Hence, you cannot have a person registering a commonly known adjective, quality specifying word. But there are exceptions to it as well. If that particular word has acquired a different meaning and people don't relate that word with the quality it was specifying, but rather relate it to a company, then it becomes registrable. For example, Reliance. So when you hear this word Reliance, what came up in your head? First of all, many people will have imagined Mukesh Ambani's chubby face, declaring goodies for customers. Nobody would have thought of its correct meaning, which is dependable. Hence, I can conclude that in India, word Reliance has acquired that kind of secondary meaning. If I am trying to sell off my product by naming it similar to somebody else's product, I am not trying to reap benefit of my goodwill, I am trying to steal benefit of somebody else's goodwill. This kind of offense is called passing off. Now try to answer this question. Principle: letters or words not describing quality of things can be registered as a trademark. Facts: Ram made an application for registration of alphabet B written in a fancy style as trademark to be applied on packets and cartons of shoes manufactured by him. Your options: first, the alphabet B cannot be registered as trademark because it is an English letter. Second, the alphabet B can be registered as trademark because it describes the quality of things. Third, the alphabet B cannot be registered as trademark because it belongs to humanity. D, the alphabet B can be registered as trademark. Another simple question. Here, As the principle specifically states, you cannot register a quality specifying word, but you can register a simple letter because it is not specifying anything. So a simple letter B can be registered as a trademark.
Did you like this video? Then you should definitely check EndeavorCLAT online course. 100 plus hours of live lectures, 120 plus topic based videos, 500 plus sectional and full length mock tests covering CLAT, ILAT, SLAT, LSAT, MHCET and more.